Much as a browser lets you surf the web, a MASH dashboard lets you surf the Internet of Things. A thing is merely an object, say a door, security system, sprinkler, or a crime that has occurred, that can be located and can send and receive messages. This merely correlates to invoking actions on the thing and receiving events from it when something important has happened. The MASH platform supports 3 different categories of thing that can be discovered and managed by the user. Components are fairly static in nature and represent the devices in your home or office. This will be your smart refrigerator, doors, windows, lights, cameras, and so on. Points of interest are dynamically created map components, including things like crime, mobile devices, vehicles, buildings, user-created points of interest, discovered Bluetooth devices, scanned Wi-Fi hotspots, and the like. Graphical views are available for filtering points of interest because of their numerous nature. Like events, which I'm going to discuss, points of interest can range from a handful to tens of thousands due to their historical nature. The third and final category of thing is an event. Events, such as a door closed, can be generated like points of interest by the thousands over time and would pollute the user interface if not handled differently. Events merely reference other components or things. So a presence event would tell you the 2 things that bumped into each other. Like points of interest, events from, say, last year are generally not relevant to the user, as they want to see events occurring now or within the past in minutes generally. And like points of interest, the graphical views are available for filtering events so you don't get overloaded. The components or things managed in your dashboard are often related to each other in some way, like the user of a mobile device. These relationships provide a multi-dimensional graph. The MASH dashboard exploits this knowledge to provide a complete navigation model. There are no dead ends in the UI. This means little to no frustration. A MASH dashboard exposes 2 basic usage patterns for things: discovery and interaction. You discover things by scrolling around on a map, navigating in and out of perimeters, building floor room, by searching for things based on some characteristic, say all cameras on floor 1, and via incoming events on components or things not yet discovered. An Internet of Things implies numerous products from multiple vendors. It doesn't scale to have a separate application for each type of thing. This is the reason for MASH's unified dashboard model. The way you interact with things in the MASH dashboard is fairly straightforward. Interaction or management of the asset or thing includes 3 basic functionalities. One is to configure, or features rather. One is to configure that thing. You want to change the way that it works, change the description, change some timeouts. You do that through configuring the thing. And then there are invoking actions on the thing. You want to turn the appliance on and off, dim or brighten the light. And the final feature is events from the thing. When something important happens you want to know, and the component or thing will notify you of that via an event. Several things are considered first class in a MASH dashboard and don't require discovery. These things represent you, your mobile devices, your current building, and any remote servers in your site. And this is done because you shouldn't need to discover yourself, your device, to invoke actions on it, arm and disarm your current building. So there is various preloading or making these items immediately available to the user. And there are certain shortcuts in the UI because it's expected that these items will be exercised or accessed fairly frequently. So we take a few shortcuts.